All right, my name is Justin Snyder. This class is B321, Organizational Effectiveness. And I'm going to give an overview of what I think of organizational behavior as a whole and ways to improve it. So, the definition of organizational behavior is a field of study devoted to understanding, explaining, and ultimately improving the attitudes and behaviors of individuals and groups in an organization. So, as you can see, it's something that people are still trying to study and still trying to perfect because um, they're really trying to keep employees at the company. They want employees to stay there, and they're trying to find ways to do that. And there's many characteristics in this book that help to do that. Um, so let's start off with I want to start off with job satisfaction because I thought that was the most important part of the book. Mainly because if you're happy with your job and if you're satisfied with your job, you're most likely going to stay there. Not necessarily, but you're going to enjoy your job better and you're going to do a better job. So, does the values of the company equal the personal values of the employee? If they match, then you're most likely going to like your job a little bit better. Also, pay. Does it pay well? Um, if employees are paid better, they're most likely going to do a better job. The money's right. I mean, yes, there's going to be more challenges, but um, pay has a lot to do with job performance. I feel like and job satisfaction. Promotion, is there opportunities for growth in the company? It's not just one flat level field. Is there something? Are you allowed to expand and grow throughout the company? Um, Co-workers. Do you get along with your co-workers? That is a big. I think people misinterpret co-worker satisfaction because that has a huge effect on job satisfaction. Are you happy with the people you work with? You have to be happy with them, um, or else you're really not going to be happy because there's a culture, there's a vibe, right? That a company um, attains. And if you're not happy with your coworkers, then it's not going to be a really good culture. Okay, satisfaction with the work itself. I think that obviously is the most important one. Are you satisfied with the job? What does it entail? And not all jobs are going to be amazing. I work at a deli. I stock food. It's not something that I personally enjoy, but I think that definitely has a huge effect on job satisfaction. Not necessarily in a level one job like mine, but when um, more in jobs later on in life when you have your degree and things like that, I think it makes a big difference. Um, Variety, does the job attain variety? Is there more things to do than just one thing? Identity, does the employee have a significance in the culture and through the company? Autonomy, do they have any authority? Do they have any um, ways to voice their opinion on where the company is and what they want to do to go forward? Okay, we also have stress. Stress is another characteristic of organizational behavior. Um, Stress it can be good and it can be bad, right? If you have challenge stressors, those are good. It allows the employee to really test their cognitive and mental abilities. But if you overdo it, which some companies do, some companies just put too much on an employee, and what that does is that causes strains. And strains have a very, very negative effect on job satisfaction and organizational commitment. So I think companies need to be very careful about um, being careful. They need to be very careful about giving their employees a task that's not overbearing. So that definitely has a huge effect on organizational behavior. Motivation. That is I think that has a huge effect on job performance, mainly job performance. They say it has a positive, strong effect on job performance and a moderately strong effect on organizational commitment. So motivation, goal commitment is the whole company buying into the vision and for the company. Are they buying into the mission statement, what they really want? What's the vision that they're trying to attain, trying to seek? There's different ways that you can give employees motivation. You can do that by giving them rewards, which can be like pay and things like that. And what's the word I'm looking for? Not pay, but bonuses. Feedback. I think feedback is huge. A lot of people take that for granted. Having a feedback from my supervisor and manager really helps me to do a better job because I feel better about myself. Okay, we have trust, interpersonal justice, how employees are treated in the company. That is absolutely huge in organizational behavior, job satisfaction, and organizational commitment, and also informational justice, right? The knowledge of what are employees, how employees are given knowledge by upper management. Are they informed on where the company's going and what's the mission? So let's see. Trust. Yeah, we already talked about that. Yeah. Trust has a moderately strong effect on job performance, but a positively strong effect on organizational commitment when employees trust the upper management to know that they're doing what's best for the company and for the employees and for the customers. I think many companies take that for granted, meaning that they focus so much on sales and so much on the customer that they really forget about the gem of the company, which are the employees. That's what it said in chapter 1. The gems of the companies are truly the employees that work day in and day out for the company to do what's best for it. All right, we're getting a little overboard here. It's 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Personality. I'm going to stop at personality because I think that's something that you have to kind of work around because you can't change someone's personality. And I think this is where interviews come in. There's a lot of people that are extroverted, that are outgoing. There's a lot of people that are conscientious, dependable, and organized. And then you have introverted. And so you can't really change an employee's personality. But what you can definitely do is you can increase job satisfaction by all the things I mentioned before. And that will definitely, I know for a fact, that will definitely have an effect on the personality of the employees. Because when they love their job and they want to stay at their job, you're going to get the best out of your employees, which is going to allow their personality to blossom. In conclusion, as you can see, there are a lot of different characteristics of organizational behavior: psychological, physiological, how they see the company, how upper management deals with employees and the relationship between them. And so that's my overview of organizational behavior. Thank you so much.